Stand by, everybody, for a doubleheader between the Washington Senators and the Baltimore Orioles. Dated September 9, 1969. Game 1 is coming right up. We're a little early here, actually. I'm going to set up the fielding ratings for Game 1, and I'll see. We got about 25 minutes till this first game begins. I'm so sorry. I just couldn't wait. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman from the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network, and we are going to try to play a doubleheader. I'm going to try to get at least through one game. I can't make any promises, and I'm looking forward to this. It's the Washington Senators at the Baltimore Orioles. I'll have the lineups in about 10 minutes. Stand by, please. Rick DeBoer has arrived. Greetings. Greetings, everybody. Welcome. We'll have the starting lineups in about 7 minutes for this first game of a doubleheader between the Washington Senators and the Baltimore Orioles. Road Scholar, you there? There's Dick Smith. Got about 3 minutes till the starting lineups, folks. This is a doubleheader. Washington at Baltimore, September 9 in our 1969 replay. If you haven't checked it out yet, if you go to the community board, I have updated standings and individual leaders for home runs and wins only through September 8, 1969. We played our first game of September 9 this morning, and it was a great game, really. And now we move on to a doubleheader, and this is the only 2 games in this series, this doubleheader. Both teams were off yesterday. Their bullpens are pretty rested, and in fact, there are a couple of September call-ups here, Miles and Dukes. I think it's Jim Miles and Jan Dukes, and we have a couple of them actually in the starting lineup for this first game. Not so in the second game. We could use them in the second game. I hope you know, RS, that term dump. It's not derogatory. It means a load. Like when you dump data, something like that. Well, Rhodes Scholar has an interesting question. Will the O's reach 117 regular season games? Their record is 101 and 39. And with my math, that means they have 22 games left. What is the record? Oh, good, Rhodes Scholar, yeah. What is the record? Do you know? And I'm talking 162 innings, or the modern day record. And I got to warn you all now, any way I'm going to try to be able to get through all of this, it's got to be slow. I'm telling you. Are you sure? Wow. Well, It's conceivable that they can go 16-6. I think they won 109 in real world. I'm not certain. I don't even feel like looking it up. I'll look it up. $109. That's a lot of freaking wins, 109. Minnesota had 97. My ear is a little plugged, bear with me. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeffrey Guterman, and welcome. Oh yeah, you know, Weaver has already spoken to them about that Rhodes Scholar, and he has said, don't try for that record. Just continue to play your game, stay loose, stay good. We are the best team in baseball. And actually he did, I saw a documentary where they talked about it, and he said that throughout the whole year. Don't you ever forget that you're the best team in baseball. For the visiting Washington Senators, we're at Memorial in Baltimore. Leading off and playing shortstop is Steady Eddie Brinkman. Batting second at second base, Tim Cullen. Batting third and playing first, Frank Big Man Howard. He's 3 behind Jackson. He has 48, Jackson with 51. The cleanup hitter will be Ken McMullen, and he is playing third base. Batting fifth in right field, Brant Aaliyah. I have a place card here for the next player. Too bad I don't have I have a nameless player. I should put it this way for the second player, because batting sixth and playing center field, Dick Billings. Thank you to the Rhodes Scholar for Dick Billings. And batting seventh and playing left, another Dick Smith in left field. Look at Dick Smith. Fortunately, he's playing he's facing a left-hander. Look at him against right-handers. That's some freaking card. Batting eighth and catching, Paul Casanova. And pitching. And batting ninth, warming up in the bullpen with 21 wins, tied with his teammate Dave McNally, Dave McNally. It's the left-hander Mike Cuellar. guess both Cuellar and McNally were southpaws. I guess Palmer's a right-hander. Going for game number 22, he won 23 in real world. And for the Baltimore Orioles, they're using pretty much their standard lineup. Weaver did that. He did platoon his catchers. And he had good people to play in those. And Kathy Harden has arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, Kathy Harden has arrived. We're just about to introduce the Baltimore Orioles, and I know you're for Washington. I'm pretty sure you are. I could be wrong. For the Orioles, it'll be Don Buford leading off in left. And we are in, we are in Memorial in Baltimore. Batting second in center is Paul Blair. Batting third, Frank Robinson. In right, it's going to be Boog Powell, clean up at first. Brooks batting fifth at third. Davey batting sixth at second. It's Elrod catching today. Batting eighth, the shortstop Mark Belanger. Oh shit, I showed Cuellar for Washington. That's funny as heck. And of course, pitching is my Cuellar. Isn't that funny as heck? Back on the Washington, you should have known that it's Cisco Carlos. And Kathy, Cisco has a very chunky ERA. It is a doubleheader. We're going to give him a chance. And folks, just a couple minutes. We'll get started. I don't know if you have any questions, Kathy Harden, but by all means, you can give us a warm-up here or the top of the first. And if you don't have questions, you just let me know. Let me know if you're able to go through the game. Let me know if you're able to go through the doubleheader. I can't if you can. Take real loosen up here. I like to read it, but we do allow, I mean, here it is now. This singer had 5 brilliant albums in the span of 5 years in the 70s. We'll read it again. You know, the question is, though, Kathy, what does brilliant mean? Are you talking about this guy? I mean, brilliant albums. How about EJ? Jesus Christ. I don't know what 5 brilliant albums in 5 years. It is too vague. It's too, you see, you got to be very specific in questions. When you say brilliant, what's brilliant to one person? He's from Detroit. Oh, of course. Oh, wait, he's maybe not, he's from Detroit. Was it Marvin? Was it Marvin? I think it's somebody else. It's too vague, Kathy Harden. way too vague. If you said top 1 albums, you know, brilliant albums, there are a lot of people who had 5 brilliant albums. I got it finally. And he did. I guess it's Talking Book. I don't know, you know, Fulfillingness, First Finale, Inner Visions. I think, of course, his one of his double album masterpiece. I forgot the name of it. With Sir Duke. And I'm sure there's another album, but you know, I don't know which one. But I thought The Secret Life of Plants was amazing. Really, folks, the double album, The Secret Life of Plants, and Wonder is in my, he's got to be in my top 10 of greatest modern day people. Songs in the Key of Life, there you go, thank you. And that's a, you know, 2 album set, and has just some of the most, all in 5 years, okay. And, you know, I'm glad you raised that question, Kathy, because, and you know, the fact that it was vague and difficult, that it doesn't matter anymore. What matters is to acknowledge the talent of Stevie Wonder. You know, I hate to, you know, but I'd say top 10 of rock, pop, jazz artists. I'm, you know, or I'm even hesitant to put in the jazz people. Rock, pop. Top 10, easy, maybe top 5. The talent, and Mike Douglas once interviewed him, and he said, and I saw this on YouTube, how do you do it? And you know what Stevie said? It's a gift from God. And I'm agnostic. I really don't, you know, he was born with the potential, and he nurtured it. It is a talent that is so great. And I feel like listening to a Stevie Wonder song, but I wouldn't dare for copyright restrictions. I'm very careful on here. Very, very careful. He's got to be absolutely what, Kathy Harden? Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, there's probably a delay in that text. Folks, I'm taking my sweet ass time today, because I took a hit, and I have dinner. It takes 45 minutes to heat up. And look, I have my problems, but God Almighty, the day is so long. So friggin' long. The day is so long. I put Zappa in there too, by the way. Top 10, maybe top 5, because of the talent that he has in terms of the different things he can do, including neoclassical, experimental, jazz, pure modern commercial jazz. It's unbelievable. The talent of Frank Zappa. We should mention Beatles, if you will. I know that's a group, you know. If you want to break it up, go Lennon, McCartney. If you're biased and you're for the Beatles, you put Harrison in the top 10. I'm not sure. Certainly not the top 5. Maybe EJ. Early EJ, baby. Early EJ. I'm talking early. What was he talking about? Oh, that Gooderman. This is Jeffrey Gooderman, and I'm in Studio B here, and we are in Baltimore. Anyone know the song Baltimore by Randy Newman? It's amazing. Just an amazing freaking song. And Cisco Carlos takes the mound. This will be a doubleheader. The Orioles have already clinched, by the way. They have a 25-game lead. And Eddie Brinkman, steady Eddie, will lead it off. Whoops. Oh, Gooderman, that's the weed. Cuellar takes the mound. Ah, absolutely. We caught that. Caught that with Cisco Carlos coming out to pitch to his own hitter. No, that doesn't. Cisco, it does not work. You're off to a bad start, Cisco. Here's Cuellar now. He's ready. And the pitch to Brinkman. That's 1-8, left-handed, and he pops it up to second for Johnson, 1 down. Davey makes the catch. We're underway. Finally. Tim Cullen, and please participate in the great questions that come from Kathy Harden at the top of every inning. New Baltimore is a classic. Haunting! Oh, is it haunting? My sister Sally and my little brother Ray. It's about poor people who live in Baltimore, and the guy's dream of just getting the hell out of there. Get my sister Sally and my little brother Ray. He's so good. I don't know if you've heard Joel Horland, probably have, the song Marie, live with an orchestra by Randy Newman. I mean, the studio is great too, but Marie live, you got to see it if you haven't. And Marie is an amazing song. I'm a huge Randy Newman fan. You saw EJ at Dodger. Good for you. I saw EJ several times, and I saw him in '74, which was the year after his absolute peak. It was the Caribou Tour, but he was still at the peak. I like early EJ. You get me started on early EJ with Tumbleweed. Here's the pitch to Cullen now from Cuellar. That's going to be 1-5 left-handed, and that's a drive hit out to left, and Buford can't get to it. It drops in, rolls to the wall. Cullen at second, standing with a double. A 1-out double. Oh, God, Jolie. Oh, it's on YouTube. It's on frickin' YouTube. You just go Marie Randy Newman, and you can even pick live if you want. It's queued up for you. And look at the more recent one. Look at Uncle Remus. There's different versions. Look at the one with Uncle Remus. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. There are so many different versions now. I just hope the one you watch is as good as, if not better than, the one I saw. Double by Cullen. And here comes the big man, Howard. Be appreciative of these questions developed, curated, and posted here by Kathy Harden. Trivia questions that just generate. Look what she did with Wonder. Oh yeah, no, but there were so many versions, Joel. That's what I'm saying. I'm just stuck on the live version that I heard. Okay, big man Howard pounds himself into the batter's box. It's 1 out, Cullen on second. Here's the pitch to Howard. And they're going to walk him. How do you like that? They're walking Howard. You know, it's an intuitive kind of thing when you try to be managing both times. Cuellar being very unlike Cuellar. In fact, I was a dumb thing to do. But I did it. It's done. And here's McMullen. Sorry about that, Kathy. Here's Cuellar. The pitch to McMullen, 6-6 right-handed, grounds to third, forcing big man. Cullen goes to third. Well, at least they didn't have to pitch to Howard. It's first and third, 2 outs. And we'll see if this works for Cuellar. First on third, 2 down, Brantalia. You have a almost completely right-handed lineup in here today against Mike Cuellar, the southpaw. We're in the top of the first. It's McMullen on first, Cullen on third. That's built into the replay. Weaver had a hunch, Joe Horland. Here's Brandt now. And that's 6-6 right-handed, and that's going to be a grounder to Brooks. And he throws it to John Powell, and Weaver had a hunch. The side is retired. Very interesting. Ha ha ha. That's a 6-6 right-handed. Not that I'm rooting for Baltimore, but I have to look out for both sides here, folks. Both sides now. After a half, it's Washington nothing, and Baltimore coming up. And the Senators take the field. Cisco Carlos on the mound. And here comes the Orioles starting lineup now. Don Buford to lead it off. Switch hitter batting left. And that's outside for a ball to Buford. Cisco with a very juicy 5-point-something ERA. Got the start today. The pitch to Buford. That's going to be 2-9 right-handed, and that is a drive hit out for a double. So Buford opens up with a leadoff 2-bagger. And Paul Blair is the batter. This is the standard lineup for the Orioles. They occasionally someone's hurt. Powell is almost always in. Brooks is almost always in, but you know, occasionally Johnson, Belanger, even Buford and Blair were out, and they have some good backups to bring in. Cisco and the pitch to Blair. That's 2-6, right-handed base hit up the middle. This might score Buford. A 2-6 center field. Billings is a +2, oh my. Rhodes Scholar, he's a +2, 1-18. They let him score. And it's a 1-0 ball game. Dick Billings out there in center of all places. Dick Billings playing out there in center today. He only had 37 at-bats, hit 135. Big Dick Billings. And how long did he play? Oh, he played some years. I remember him on Texas. I freaking remember him on Texas, sure. Sure I do. He didn't have the longest career in the world. This is his first or second year. I saw it, I forgot, I'm sorry. That's a scholar. That's a scholar provision. Okay, Paul Blair now, 1 in already. Blair on first, an A, 1 to 15, being held 1 to 13, and 1 to 11 with Casanova. And here's Cisco now, off to a rough start. Here's the pitch from Cisco. Whoa! Oh, Frank Robinson is up. And I'm going to have to do it. It's a bunt. Hey! Oh, we didn't mean to. They brought the infield in. He's an E. It's an 80. We'll go with it. Batter safe, runner on third, thrown out. Oh, wait a minute. Batter safe, leading runner thrown out. So it was an error by me, and that's also built into the game. We'll call it a force out. We're off to a very funky start here on the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. So now it's Frank on first, 1 out. They're not worried about it. Actually, it was an error. Maybe he could have bunted it by accident, but and they were bringing the infield in. He was in the so 1 out. Frank on first here, and here's Boog. The pitch to Boog. That's 5-5 left-handed, hit well with power. Oh, and that is gone. A 2-run home run. And there's no diamond there. Booger Powell has hit a 2-run home run. It's 3-0 now. And I'm getting really short with Cisco here. Let's look at that again. That was 5-5 left-handed and home run. No diamonds, 1 to 8, and it's a frickin' 3. And he's got the power, it's gone. If you don't mind me entering that. While there is action in the bullpen. Do we make this a joke of a game? Road Scholar, I think if I start bringing these guys in, Miles and Dukes, one of them is decent. I think it's Miles. I might bring him in. Whoo, Lord mighty God. That is home run number 36 for Booger Powell. Whoops. Oh, I forgot to write home run. I am really having a day here. Really having a day, and suddenly I'm freaked out. But it'll be all right. So it's a 3-0 ball game, and Cisco has 1 out, nobody on. Here's Brooks Robinson. There's action in the bullpen. Let me just see who's warming, if you don't mind, so I can get this over with and decide who is shitty and who is not. This guy is shitty. I might go with Jan Dukes. He pitched 11 innings this year. This might be his... Still alive. He was born in Wyoming. Whoa. Played 3 years. 3 years. Jan Dukes warming, and he, by the way, Jan is a left-hander. Jan Dukes warming. Woo! Here's Brooks now. 1 out, nobody on. Carlos, you know, I'm going to just pull you right out of here. You know that, folks? I'm not being my usual charming self. I'm going to pull the shit out of you if you don't settle down. Here's the pitch to Brooks. That's 2-6 right-handed, and that is a double down the frickin' line. And out comes Weaver. Williams. Out comes Williams. It's a 2-6 right-handed double. And that's going to be it for Cisco Carlos. Carlos pitched 1/3 of an inning. You may think I'm quick on that, but I am not going to sit around and watch. I'm just not in the mood today for that. Okay? To sit around and watch that shit. I'm just not going to freaking do it. Let me get my man here, Jan Dukes. I like to create screenshots of these folks. It's easier for me to use during the broadcast. Sometimes this stuff takes a bit of time, but it is going to be Jan Dukes coming in right now. Here comes Dukes from the bullpen. An early exit for Cisco Carlos, and he is the loser thus far. Jan Dukes making his way to the field. This is his first appearance in the major leagues. It's 3-0 Orioles. This is a team, I'm telling you, this Orioles team. Here's Dukes now, getting on the mound, taking his warm-ups, and when he's ready, it'll be Johnson, then Hendricks with 1 out. Brooks on second. And it looks like Dukes is ready. Dukes is ready. So here's Davy Johnson now. Dukes, a tall left-hander. And the pitch to Davy Johnson. Shit, hold on. What the fuck is going on here? Okay. That's 3-11 left-handed. He grounds it to first. For Howard, he takes it to the bag. And Robinson goes to third. So it's 2 outs. And here's Elrod now. Jan Duke's on the mound, his major league debut. The windup and the pitch. This will be lefty-lefty. The pitch to Hendricks. That's 3-5, and he struck him out. It was lefty-lefty, but Dukes does a very nice job getting the Senators out of this. There were 3 runs for the Orioles on 4 hits, 2 doubles, I think it was a 2-run home run, wasn't it? Maybe a 3-run home run for Big Boom Boom Pal. And it's 3-0 Orioles after 1. I am really having a slow day here. Whoa. Now wait for it. Wait for it from Kathy Harden, please. Here it is. Norton beat Ali in a 12-round split decision. What happened in the second round to Ali that affected him? Bonus, who gave Ali a custom-made robe? This was March 73. I didn't know that Norton beat Ali. He broke his jaw. I did not know that. And he still came back in 74 to beat, what was it? To beat Foreman and then Frazier. After all that, Joel gets it. He knew. He knew. The robe came from Elvis Presley? Holy cow. Oh. Oh, Lord Christ. Folks, I need to take a break. I'm having one of my moments. I'm really sorry. I'm doing this all night, unless I get a phone call later. I'll just keep this on, but right now I'm kind of freaked out. Just give me a few minutes. Oh, cap block is on. Yeah, just give me a minute here to settle in. Tell you, there's a bit of a delay on YouTube today. I'm gonna go on this TV screen, go back and come back in. Oh, here we go. There we go. Well, just a little slow. Top of the second here, folks. Sorry I was a little bit fucked up. Cuellar comes out for his second inning here. It's 3-0 Orioles after the 3-run inning on the home run by Boog Powell. And leading it off will be Dick Billings, brought by Rhodes Scholar, playing center field today. Yeah, I think this single Blair knocked in Buford. It was a 2-run home run on Billings' arm. Billings, right-hander, facing Cuellar, his major league debut at the plate. The pitch to Billings. That's going to be 4-5. And he struck him out. A very rude introduction to Major League Baseball for Dick Billings. Coming up now will be Dick Smith. Yeah, real guy. Dick Smith coming up. This is his major. No, I played him. I used him with a nameless player some games ago. Boy, his card looks sparse, but at least he's better against left-handers. Look at him against right-handers. Lord. Right-handed hitter Dick Smith playing left field. Here's Cuellar. And that's a 5-4 against the right-handed hitter. That might be an X. It feels like it. It's a catcher X against the right-handed hitter, and that will be Elrod 4-1. That's 17 for G2. E1, 6'11", 13, and it is a dribbler right in front, pounced on by Elrod. Just make sure here, because G3 is actually it's a little different, but it's the same difference. He's out. Ridiculous play. It is a 2-3 actually. It deflected off the mound. Big shit. I'm seeing too many of those. Now here's Casanova. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Tough start here for the Senators. Oh. Okay, here's Casanova now. The pitch from Cuellar. That's 310 left-handed, and it's a base hit to left for Paul Casanova. Lord. And that's going to bring up Jan Dukes, and they're going to let him hit, Kathy Harden. I don't know what you think about that. It is 2 outs. Jan Hooks looked pretty good. Jan Dukes, the youngster. He is a 1WL. Dukes. He's a 1WL. Duke steps in. I bet he didn't think he'd be hitting tonight. Casanova on first, 2 down. And the pitch to Dukes. That's going to be 1-5, and he struck him out. On 3 pitches. And the side is retired. It's no runs, 1 hit, no 1 left. We didn't forget to do a question, did we? Here's Jan Dukes now. Facing the Orioles, it'll be Belanger, Cuellar, then Buford. And Deb Upcroft has arrived. Dukes in his pitch 2/3 to get the Senators out of that. He came in with Robinson on second. Here's the pitch to Belanger from Dukes. That's left-handed, 111. And he pops it up, foul territory to the side of third base, and McMullen gets under that, 1 out. Dukes has retired 3 birds in order in his major league debut. Here's Cuellar now. Oh my Lord, help me God. Jan Dukes, the windup and the pitch to Cuellar. That's 5-9 left-handed. Whoa, a grounder to second, and he's out. Beautiful play. Cullen made a nice play. A ground ball to second on a 5-9 left-handed. And Don Buford now is the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. Dukes should have started. Maybe Dukes should have started. The damage is done. 3-0 Orioles. Nothing against Cisco as a human being. Here's the pitch to Buford now. From Dukes. And that's 2-9. Left-handed. And it's a base hit for Buford. So Dukes allows his first hit in Major League history. Buford doubled in the first and scored. Followed by a base hit by Blair. Now Buford on. Take it slow. Not being held. 1-11. Buford on first with 2 outs. Blair at the plate now. Here's the pitch. That's 6-7 right-handed. And he grounds it to short. And that's Steady Eddie. Very steadily throws it over to Howard. And the side is retired. Oh my, the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit. 1 left. Dukes look good. It's 3-0 after 2, folks. Wait for it now. Please. Wait for it. Here it is. Some humor for you. If you dial 867-5309, who will you reach? Huh? Whoa. Joe Cool is the nickname of the NFL quarterback who went to Notre Dame and won a Super Bowl or two. That's on Montana, okay. Whoa, this stuff's over my head, folks. Perota and Joel Horland. Mr. P, of course, gets the bells, but Horland got in there pretty damn quickly. Oh, Lord. Joel gets some bells too. Jenny, I got your number. Wow, I don't get that one, Kathy. I don't know. But that stuff's way over my head. Folks, I need to take a break. I'm really sorry. This is going to be an extended break. Maybe. Kathy, you're free to, if you want to, I don't know if you want to waste all your questions at once, but you're free to. Post questions periodically. Oh, it's a song. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know the song, you see. So much I don't know. Thanks a lot, Kathy. I guess I'll take a pill. Well, at least the market's up, right? Oh, at least the market's up. God, the market is shooting up, folks, consistently now. Oh, God. Take it easy, Jeff. I think I'll be able to move to the be right back sign. Tough it out a little. This may seem very strange to some of you, but I have a dinner later, but I guess I'll eat later. I feel like Mike and Ike's. I feel like having some Mike and Ike's right now. That's tasty. Oh, that is so freaking tasty. Oh, Lord. Isn't that pathetic, folks, really, just to think about it for a second? A 65-year-old man who gets so anxious, worries while he's playing Strat-O-Matic, that he feels like he can't even play it. I dream up nightmares in my head, but I think I'm calming down. A few Mike and Ike's usually help. Oh. And it's nice of you all to hang out, even though some of you at least, even though I go through some bizarre shit, you know, and emotionally, and well, this is not a show. This is a real game, and I have to be able to play it. And you see a lot of stuff here, okay? You see a lot of stuff of what goes on with me and others. But because I'm broadcasting, you see my problems. Oh, Lord help me. How do I do that to myself? I took a Klonopin, that might help. I didn't take one yesterday, so that's a good thing. Now, tomorrow I'll set out not to take it, but I just don't want to suffer. I just don't want to suffer. I don't need to. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Guterman in Studio B. We'll let that guy stew in his juices. That guy, that's not me. That's not the real me. We'll let him stew in his juices. I'm getting back to the ball game. And it's going to be Cuellar coming out for his third inning. And it's top of the order, steady Eddie Brinkman leading it off. Oh, Lord. Okay, Cuellar. 6-7 right-handed. That's a grounder to second. Davy Johnson at 214. $13-2, it's G1. 6-10, 14-14. And he throws him out. So Brinkman is retired. And here's Tim Cullen, who doubled in the first. The pitch from Cuellar. That's 5-7 right-handed, and that's a fly to center for Blair. 2 down. And they'll pitch to Howard. With 2 outs, nobody on, even if they give up a home run, that's all right. But I doubt he will. Here's Cuellar. And the pitch to Big Man. And that's 5-7 again. And that was random. It's another fly to center for Blair, and the side is retired. It happens. And I'm not questioning that shit. If I have to just roll them a little better here in this hand to make sure, we will. Well, Jan Hooks takes the mound. He's pitched 1 and 2/3 in relief of Cisco Carlos. This is a rookie. And no runs, 1 hit, the single to Buford. It'll be Frank Robinson to lead it off. Bottom of the third, 3-0, Baltimore. Dukes and the pitch. That's 3-9 from a left-hander, and he walked him. Robinson is walked by Dukes. That's sometimes how the trouble starts. It was a 3-9, left-handed Dukes. A lot of walks there by Robinson. And here's Boom Boom, who hit the 2-run home run. This is lefty-lefty. Dukes from the stretch, and the pitch to Powell. And that is a 2-3 left-handed, and he walked Powell. So he has put the two sluggers, if you will, on base. Brooks Robinson will come up. Jan Dukes in a little bit of trouble here. Robinson doubled left on. That's when Dukes came in after the double, and then he got out of it. Here's the pitch to Robinson. That's a 4-4 right-handed catcher X. This shouldn't be too much of a problem. Casanova is a 2-2. Casanova is a 2-2, I said. That'll be 12-2. Looks like it's popped up. 6-11, 12-13. And oh shit. He pops out to Casanova. Well, for the first out. One away. Big out for Dukes. And here's Davy Johnson now. Powell on first, Robinson on second, one out. Dukes. That's 6-8, right-handed. Fly ball to center. And Billings is getting onto that, makes the catch. 2 down. No reason a rookie can't catch a fly ball. If he can catch a fly ball in the minors, I'm pretty much sure you can do it in the majors. 2 outs. It was a 6-8 right-handed. And here comes Elrod now. 2 outs now, first and second. Duke's first endurance. This is his endurance inning, in fact. Let me just check. That's 1 inning, and that's 2 innings. He's in his 3rd inning right here. That's going to be 1 inning. And here we are in a fresh inning. He's lucky. Here's Elrod now with 2 outs. Dukes and the pitch. That'll be 5-6 left-handed, and it's tapped to first. Big man Howard, moving the earth. Picks it up and takes it to the bag. It was a 5-6 Elrod left-handed. And I am very impressed with Jan Dukes thus far. The side is retired. And you wait for it now. Wait for it, please. Please wait. The best is always worth waiting for. 3-0 Orioles after 3. Here it is. Johnny Fever was the daytime DJ at WKRP. Who was the night DJ? Whoa. You know, I didn't know it well enough. Road Scholar says Venus flytrap. Oh yeah, was that the black dude? Or was it the white dude wearing the plaid jacket or something? God, RS gets it. Is Venus flytrap. Thank you, Rhodes Scholar. That was a good one. Lord help me. Lord God frickin' help me. We've gone 3. It's 3-0. Cuellar retired the side in order in the third. I'm just feeling pretty bad about the Senators in this game because I don't know. I guess Dukes could impress the shit out of us all. Here's McMullen to lead it off here. McMullen steps in the batter's box. Okay, Cuellar now facing McMullen. Top of the fourth. Here's the pitch. And that is a 6-7 right-handed. Grounds it to second X. That's for Johnson, 214. That's a 15-2. G1 14. 14-10, and he's going to throw him out. McMullen is retired, I tell you. Cuellar throwing shutout baseball. Here's Brantalia now. The pitch to Aaliyah. Sorry if you had a little interruption there. That I got a spam call. It was a 111 left-handed, and that turns out to be a liner to Belanger. Just got it, 2 outs. And here's Dick Billings again. Billings struck out in his first major league appearance. Billings steps in now. Here's Cuellar. And the pitch to Billings. That is 1-5 against the left-hander, and he struck him out again. That's the third for Cuellar. That's the second in 2 at-bats for Billings. It's a 1-2-3, and we're heading to the bottom of the fourth. It's 3-0 Orioles. Belanger to lead it off here. It's going to be Jan Dukes again. He's pitched 2 2/3 scoreless innings. Allowed 1 hit, he walked 2 and struck out 1 in his major league debut. Dukes the left-hander. And the pitch to Belanger. That's 6-10 against the right-hander. That'll be a ground ball short X. That's going to be for Steady Edward. He's a 2-1. .221, I'm sorry. Uh-oh, 1-2 S1. That's going to be a base hit. And it's a 6-12-15-21. Oh, and he boots it. It's an S1 E1. He'll get an error on that also. A rare error, but he you know, they get them. They wouldn't be in there in the ratings like that if they didn't get him. And Eddie, an error by not so steady Eddie. A single and an error Belanger on second. Nobody out, and here's Cuellar now. He's an A bunter. Here's the pitch to Cuellar. And he lays it down. The infield is in. He's a B now. Here's an A bunter. You ignore that here. That shit. A bunter. He's a B. It's a 7, and it's a beauty. It's hit to first. And big man Howard has no choice but to take it to the bag. That'll put Belanger on third with 1 out. And here's Buford. Jan Dukes in trouble again. Belanger on third, 1 down. Buford switch hitter batting right. And the pitch from Dukes. That's 6-3 against the right-hander. It's a fly ball left. Oh, my Lord, that's for Smith. He's a 425. Oh, Lord. 425. That's a 6-4. It's it's an S2. This is getting old here. Smith's an E25, 6'8", 10. And it will be just a base hit advance too, yeah. And that will score Belanger, of course. He is on he was on third. We won't make that an unearned run or anything like that. And Dukes has allowed his first run. 1-2. That's considered an out. So he's still refreshed. He's now got to keep track of it that way. His action, though. Warming is Humphreys. He's a carded player. Right-hander Humphreys. Very good. Pitched in this game in real world. And here comes Blair. It's Buford on first with 1 out. Buford is not being held. It's 1-11. Here's Blair. The pitch to Blair. That's 4-8, right-handed. Oh, it's a base hit. Oh. Buford goes to third. One more hitter walk. He is fatigued. We will let him face Frank Robinson. Possibly do up next inning. Anything else we'll pull him. A base hit with 2 asteroids. It was a 4-8 against the right-hander. And here comes Frank Robinson now. First and third, 1 out. Infield back for Frank. Here's Dukes. And the pitch to Robinson. That's 6-7. Oh, it's a ground ball short. Scooped up by Steady. Throws it to Cullen and over to Howard for the double play. The inning-ending double play. I'm quite impressed. He did allow a run, but it was a 6-7 shortstop double play with 1 out to end the inning. Buford is stranded at third. And that's a lot of composure for a young Jan Dukes. There was one run, and that's the first run he has allowed in 3 2/3 innings. And he's still with now listen for it, everybody. Here it is. Here it is from Kathy Harden. Jan Hammer composed music for this 1980s detective series on the TV set in Florida. It's gotta be. Jan Hammer composed music for this 80s detective series on the TV set in Florida. And I got it. Yeah, I remember that show. I remember what life was like then. I was in my master's program. I remember that show. T.J. Hooker was also a show then. I liked that one. And I liked the show with Heather Locklear, a police show. Boy, I hate to gossip, but what's happened to her is, if you've read about it. So it's still a 4-0 ball game, and we're going to be heading to the top of the 5th. Another great question from Kathy. I'm going to just relax here for a couple minutes, and I hope, if you like, that you'll join me. Whatever it is. Whatever the fear is, I'll deal with it. Whatever the problem is, I'll deal with it. YouTube, Jeffrey Guterman. Wow. That's pretty cool, Joel. That is pretty freaking cool. Oh, I'm going to take a walk outside. I'll be back. Nice leisurely ball game. Nice leisurely game. Excuse me. Let me have a big chug of water. Maybe that'll help. I'll have to get more water. I have enough now. Oh. 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 I don't think we're up for a question here. I think you already did it, and I've been putting off. Unless you do, Kathy. Here's Cuellar to start the top of the fifth. It's 4-0 Orioles, a typical Oriole game. Dukes, though, has been very impressive in 3 2/3 scoreless innings. And leading it off will be Dick Smith. Dick Smith leading it off here. And we'll let him go one more time, but we'll pinch hit for him later. We do that with these people like this when they're in the lineup. He is a right-handed hitter. And here's Cuellar now. That's 4-6 against the left-hander, and he walked him. All right, Dick Smith gets on. Impressive. And here comes Paul Casanova. Bottom of the order here. Top of the fifth, and the Senators trail 4-0. Here's Cuellar and the pitch to Casanova. That's 6-9, right-handed, and he grounds it to short, to Belanger. Over to Johnson and then to Powell for the double play. So that's smarts. Brinkman started his own double play last in the bottom of the fourth. It's 2 outs, nobody on. And they're going to have him hit. Jan Dukes is going to hit. With 2 outs, I'm going to let him hit again. I just, you know. Just in that kind of mood. Here's the pitch from Cuellar. It's 1-6, and he struck him out. And that's the fourth, and that's the side. No runs, no hits, a walk, a double play, and none left on. It's going to be Dukes again. Coming out. Jan Dukes. I guess his card is good. I think he had a good ERA, and lefties can't touch him on his card. And it's going to be Boog Powell to lead it off. Powell had the 2-run homer in the first. Dukes. And the pitch, 4-3, grounds it to short. Brinkman has it, and it's 1 down. Powell is retired. It was a 4-3 left-handed, and that's it, as far as I'm concerned. And here comes Brooks. 1 for 2 with a double. The pitch to Brooks. That's 2-9 against the left-hander, and he grounds it to second, 2 outs. Folks, I'm going to do something. I'm going to suspend this broadcast after this half inning because I think I need to lie down. And, you know, it's the good and the bad. I trust it might be a little bit of a surprise to you when you first hear that, but I think you're getting used to it, I think. So it's 2 outs, and Johnson at the plate, and the pitch from Dukes. That's 6-10 against the right-hander. Grounds it to short, Brinkman again. He's a 221. Boy, Dukes has been good. 221, that's 5-2. G3. No one on. 6-8-9. He's a 21. And he throws him out. And it's look at that, 1-2-3 inning for Jan Dukes. We've gone 5 innings. It's 4-0 Baltimore. I hope you all understand. I have to rethink how I do this, but I'm going to take a break, and if I know I am able, and not before, I will schedule a broadcast maybe for later this evening when I'm calmed down, I've eaten something, maybe I'll speak to my son, and hopefully I'll be doing better at that time. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well, and thank you in advance for your understanding. Thank you, Rhodes Scholar. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kathy Harden. And this has been a broadcast of the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. I'm Jeffrey Guterman in Studio B, living my real life, a chronically depressed and anxious human being at age 65, and just trying to cope. And I do Strat-O-Matic. Usually I'm better frame of mind. I'm better in the morning with coffee. Sometimes when I take hits, I am a little bit off. I sure am enjoying Jan Dukes, who is making his major league debut for the Washington Senators, although he's allowed 4 runs in 5 innings. I don't know, I find him to be handling himself pretty well. I got it all set up right here. So, got a nice little organized bundle. And we'll just put it over here for safekeeping. It's all neat. And hopefully I'll catch you later this evening, maybe. Take care.